What do you need, Raider? Here, take it. You ever go to the other neighborhoods? Shani rarely does, that's all I'll say.
Alright, what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to do a fill squad here.
Uh-huh. Worth every coin.
Raider, good to see you. There you go.
Take these two next, and then probably get this and take these two. And then once I get to here, no, it's actually just here. There's very few other things I'm taking, basically. I'm going to try and finish up some stuff. 5 skill points that I'm getting. Not this next one, but the next one will actually be substantial, because it means I'll be able to get security breach along with all the other stuff that I want. There's some stuff that I just wouldn't give up, so I went hybrid. But the movement trees, I think, are worth putting the full amount in. There's enough good stuff there that. Hey guys, I'm gonna go up on the main tower and just kill flying enemies for the trial.
This is Apollo. Did you bring the grenades, Raiders? My new designs look great on paper, but I'll take them on the jump cuts of machines to know anything for sure. Go to the testing annex.
Go to the power generation complex.
Yeah, this is a fool's errand because we're not on night raid. So I'm not sure what I was thinking, sorry. Ironically, I think that guy is trying to run a power rifle. quite interesting. I'm not sure that people understand that drawers are the main source of valuable loot. Because I see consistently in some of these newer, like the new player areas that you would expect new players to be playing in. It's actually a good find right there. I see stuff blown up and drawers missing. I mean, maybe that guy was just looking for fireballs and not looting. But the guy's not on a night raid. Just, it initiates a series of questions that kind of send you spiraling.
Watch it by that loot spot. Over here. There could be something.
So, like, let's see if my thesis makes any sense here. Yep. Drawer missed. So these guys are new. And I can just tell because they didn't search these two things. So see, they look at the lockers and they look at they just totally ignore these drawers. It's really interesting. I think back to when I first started playing, and maybe, just maybe, I did the same thing. Freaking hear the craziest stuff in open comm chat. By open comm chat, I mean someone doesn't know what a push to talk is. I will hit these two and get out. Tell them I'm leaving, but it's good now. Someone else does what they're doing. I think one of the things that if we're just going to talk about future of this game,
Okay, security here. I got your
Head home at the Red Lake
one
Balcony
thing
left.
that I'm excited about is legendary augments. That's this here, and maybe even legendary shield, but it doesn't seem like shield is scaling very well with because the higher level shields kind of suck because of the movement speed decrease. So unless legendary shield is like a heavy shield with no movement speed decrease, that actually would be pretty powerful. Powerful enough to merit running? Probably not. Just like every other thing in the game. Especially when the shield sells for like 20,000 coins.
Stand by a second.
I'm trying to get friends to play this game because we would really have a good time, but can't find nobody so far. I need to buy that one dude from Ramp, and then I can probably get a bunch of Ramp people to play. That would be fun. cool. I think electromagnetic storm would be better. How much ammo? I guess plenty of ammo. I don't know how physically I would not get a 30-minute run on this one, so I'm just uncertain how the time would work. It's looking a lot better. I don't know that I see that. Maybe I do. Maybe if this group thing works, and I just carry the groups and get points apart, that's a possibility. You got to deal with wild cards and people shooting. I wonder if I get 3x points just by nature of there being other people on the map. I mean, that's important.
Let's go to research and administration.
Hey guys, I'm just doing the
Go to
trial.
research and administration.
Gonna go up there and kill a bunch of flying arc.
Alright, baby, bro. I need wasps.
Yeah, we'll kill a bunch of them.
Good.
Okay. Baron Husk.
Watch out on that husk if you've never looted one.
Spotted a wasp up there. A leaper up there.
Missed that. I don't know that we need to kill that leaper yet or not. Maybe we do. Osprey's not so good when you can't scope. Something's wrong with that. The reticle, the HUD reticle, in my opinion.
Research and Administration.
Wasp up there.
Yeah, just kill as we go if you see them.
An angled grip, Mark II. Listen, advanced electrical components, up here. Wasp driver, down here.
Watch out for that lead, bro. I'm not sure where it is right now. Okay, so I have one wolf pack. I need to get up to the top of the tower to find what to do with bombers. Bombers are the problem. Now granted, if I leave that door open, they probably should. The bomber wouldn't really be that hard to fight, but let's see. That was fun, right there. The Renegade is certainly the better rifle, but I think for this use case where I need to get stuff pulled to me, I like the Osprey more.
Don't shoot! Hey!
Bomber
Okay.
there.
What's up, brother?
Hey, just shooting stuff.
Don't shoot!
I'll kill that bombardier.
Hey man, I don't know what that shit big as hell.
Watch it, keep moving, keep moving. It's over, look, it's over on this side if we want to kill it so it doesn't bug us.
Look there. There.
I think that got it, but
Spotter.
yeah, go eat, boys. Lots of stuff there. Bombardier above, watch out.
Here.
Seriously, guys? Didn't know why y'all were black. And that is why you do not do groups. It's a freaking waste of time. God, that was a good Osprey too. Yeah, I don't even know. I think that I'll just not gonna rank this because this is the stupidest. This trial, this is just so stupid. Absolutely an asinine that you have to exploit stuff to do it. What are you guys doing, man? Terrible devs. That being said, I'm so close to a promotion. There's ultimately the question, is any of this crap even worth it? Not really. I do think that Alpino outfit looks kind of cool, though. Let's see. Let's go fishing for what gun the game wants me to use. This is kind of where, I mean, I would love to have security breach. It's actually not that expensive. I think my build is still on code though. I gotta finish what am I, 55 now? It's 20 more points. I might actually be able to get Locker. But I'm gonna miss a lot of stuff in the green tree that I want. I may consolidate the mobility tree because the no stamina sprint is like okay. I wouldn't call it good or great. Yeah, I just need to do a straight run. I didn't bring a kit this time. In fact... This I find to be useless. Let me just explain something to you. You are going to get killed based on your not based on your stage. So anything that like reduces noise or any of that, it's all based on the lobby you're in. If you're in a killer lobby, you're going to die. If they hear you, they're going to find you regardless. It's not, that doesn't make you, you know, Solid Snake. Again, because I've done this way, you just drop right out. Because there's no reason not to. $18 minutes. Happily swinging around. Here you go. Here's the map that you chose, all the way looted. Hope you didn't gear up for it, because you're never gonna leave. You're never gonna leave with the value that you came in with unless you murder somebody. I would love this notified security locker, although now they've nerfed security locker so it's random. You know what that leads to? It leads to frustration because, well, it leads to frustration for the people who knew where the security lockers were. Let me say that. People who never knew the glorious taste of the old security locker. Maybe don't complain about it as much, but still, it's just too random now. Random plus random equals frustration, right? There's a certain level of chaos or randomness or chance that I think is fun, and then there's a level of randomness chance that becomes too hard. It's too futile, I guess, is the best way to describe it would be it's too futile, or it's rigged. It's usually rigged if it's profitable against you in some way, it's going to be rigged to the house. But if it's not rigged to the house, if there's no money to be made on a random roll, right? So like if I don't know, let me find a container open first. I can rush this, but rushing it is going to, I think there's something I have to do. We'll see. for example, the security container, like you just saw back there that I ran past, the security container, that thing has some decent loot in it, right? Gun parts. Hey, someone already hit that door. Still in there, I think, actually. Talking to you. Anyone leaving? All aboard. Heading down. So that locker has some pretty good stuff in it. There are certain locations on the map that previously it always spawned. So it's a fixed place, and very similar to the key doors, they can be fought over. They could be rushed. There's a lot of very interesting things when it comes to a full loot extraction game, specifically extraction, but full loot in general. You have to have areas to fight over. If you don't have areas to fight over, inevitably people will just random murder. And random murder leads to frustration. Competition, not so much. Competition leads more to getting better.
We've had to build our topside infrastructure in stages.
But the inability to
Our engineers keep being
defend
chased off
yourself,
by
the
one
inability
danger.
to fight back, especially against rats, is something that will lead to the death of the game if people don't figure out how to get out of the rat lobbies. There's a lot of really easy, better solutions to the rat lobbies. I think they should just do a group system. I think that would help a lot. Yeah, I mean, I'll get rid of it eventually. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do on this one, right? I'm gonna do something kind of weird. I'm gonna do round feedback. I'm gonna say hated it. I'm gonna say other. I'm gonna submit, and I'm gonna say I have a power rod door. I have a power rod in my inventory. You know where I want to spawn. And I'm gonna hit submit answer. I don't know. I'm just gonna do that because it is my opinion that those are being read by AI, and we're gonna ready up. So I gave the machine some legitimate feedback. So my game with my two characters will literally put me like 6 out of 10 times at a door, like a blue key door. It's almost like you can train the game, and as long as you don't change your play style, it'll keep making you happy. Or mad, right? If mad is what keeps you playing, it'll keep you mad. My point being, if the roll on that security locker doesn't make them money, then the only way that it makes them money is to keep you playing. And that's where the double randomness kind of comes in. Yeah, look at that. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I just don't know. I told the machine where to spawn me, and it spawned me there. I'm really thinking that I think it's way more AI controlled than we're giving it credit for. I think that there may actually be some machine learning going on, like with the with every little involvement of the player. I think that maybe there's a lot more machine learning going on than we give it credit for. But use that box, guys. If you're frustrated with something, use the box. And maybe your algorithm changes. I have no freaking idea. That's the second time that I've tried it. Let me just say this. Second time that I've tried it, and it immediately answered what I had a frustration with, and the next one did not have that frustration. I don't know if I have video of that. Specifically that one was I had gotten extensive 18-minute runs in a row. Extensive. And I said, stop giving me 18-minute runs. This is crazy. I'm not killing players. And you're wasting my time. And the next run was like a 30-minute perfectly spec'd run. It could just be that applying feedback, i.e. round feedback other, and then typing something issues a give the player a good run response from the machine, as opposed to it doing anything rational, like spawning me near the power rod door after I told it to. I don't listen. That's something like that is going to ultimately take developer response to get an answer. There's just no way that that's quantifiable, that AI is automatically reading things like that. I don't know. It could be a statistical anomaly. It needs to be tested more. I'm certain that the next time that I did it in a quick basis, probably wouldn't do anything, and then therefore, again, developer would have to get involved in order to dictate whether or not there was indeed some kind of response mechanism. But if it ever works, and if it ever works for multiple groups of people at least once, then that does imply that there's something going on. Like on an instantaneous basis, as opposed to a long-term loop. The assumption that it's a long-term gotten pretty good against the wall. Still switching back I think they're way overtuned. Called this my friend the Bombardier. Rush in if you're Russian. That was very nice. Okay, so got a Tempest. That's what the game wants me to run, so I'm gonna run that for sure. I'm gonna run a Tempest. That's gonna be fun. I'll actually kit that Tempest out. We might try to upgrade these two guns also. Ooh, my stash is full. I'll need simple, so I'm not gonna do that open version. Where's that one medium? Okay. Let's see. Keep in mind that I don't think I'm gonna push that to 4. That just seems like a little much. Okay, so I need 2 silencers. That's not good. So I need 1 medium mod. Maybe I just steal that from another weapon. And then best possible, just this, I think. The anvil, I refuse to use the anvil. I would if it was good, because I'm so kitted out right here, but yeah, I'm so early, honestly, to getting my expedition done and stuff. I'm already at 3 million, I think, so I will be using... I'm caught up enough to where I will be using some pretty heavy-duty weaponry probably for the rest of this. Now, that being said, I'm not going to burn guns, but if I pick up guns and I put mods on them, I probably will be playing a little bit more risky. Now, that being said, I'm going to put these away. Okay, so let's see if what the machine would likely be saying at this point is he's got a power rod, he's naked. He was happy. I should have marked happy on that last game to train behavior, but I probably will nuke this tree at 75 and redo it all.
Off the list. Discharged. Launching a terror spaceport for damn. I don't care.
Alright, so we will do round feedback. Hated it. Other. When I'm naked with a power rod door and you spawn me across the map, you know you're wasting my time. We're going to do a submit. If this spawns me at the power rod door, I mean, I'm going to be very, I'm going to feel like I'm really onto something. There's no way humans are reading all that text. It's not that day and age. So then the question becomes, what is the text used for? If not behavior training. But behavior training for what? For all players or specific players? I just don't know. Moment of truth. Spawn me in the same place. See, now I think it's trying to make a point. Freaking robots, man. All right, so here, I just want to try this. So now I'm gonna assume. Now I'm talking to it as if it's a real thing. I doubt it is, but it's a fun It's a fun. I don't know. It's fun to think about whether or not these automated machines are actually trying to do anything.
Two 4 is back online. Discharge for bomb. 2 3 is on hold.
Yeah, see, now it's just mad that I'm talking to it. 19-minute run, other side of the map. It's just not going to be worth running over there. Not what I'm looking. Okay.
Got something for me?
I'm just going to try to get 1 or 2 more of these power outdoors in. That's a decent one. Two minutes, I think, from here, but again, guys, everything's gone in 2 minutes. Most efficient looters have looted all these houses in the 2-minute time. You know, that's why the 18-minute runs are not great. I'd like to make a little pitch about gun balance once again. So I would like to see the gun balance changed to a rarity system where every gun has rank 1 through 4, and rank 1 through 4 affects the rarity of the gun also. I don't think that the guns are balanced presently whatsoever in a linear method, i.e., I don't think the purple guns outperform the common guns. In almost every respect, they're side grades, especially when it comes to the machine guns. And the Pharaoh still beats some of the other rifles, ironically. The Bettina is the worst gun in the game by and large, unless you're, there are people who delude themselves into thinking that the Bettina is better because it says heavy ammo and high armor piercing, but because armor piercing is, I believe, a multiplier, right? It's not something that's also... Arc Pin doesn't do anything if the gun does 0 damage, is my point. If the gun does 1 damage and it has high armor pin, it'll do more, but you can't multiply 0, right? You can't make damage from nothing. So That's why the patina is so bad, because the base damage is so low. I think the base damage is so low because if it wasn't, it would just shred players. It would be like, think about like the Anvil machine gun. I mean, that's what it would be if it was actually, if that gun was actually spec'd like a heavy weapon gun. So that being said, they need to increase the damage and make it maybe medium ammo. I mean, that's the easiest balance solution there. The Stitcher, if you change to a tier-based rarity system, meaning that if you upgrade the gun to 4, it's purple, then Stitcher doesn't really need change because purple Stitcher will still be a fantastic gun. What you would have to do is kind of lower the common level. That's where the nerf would come, and then epic would be like the level 4 gun, just as it is.
Hello, Raider.
Same with most of the commons, right? There's a couple of nerfs, but other than that, not much to say. Other than that, the common guns are better, unless there's some changes made to the way that the rarity system works. As far as the green guns are almost across the board better than the blue guns, except for the assault rifle. The burst assault rifles and the patina or the small pistol, right? Those are the 2 worst guns in the game, and then the epic assault rifle. Shotgun's great. I think the shotgun is actually considered better than the epic shotgun. The epic shotgun is meant to be an arc shotgun, but when are you that close to arc? I mean, just to merit a shotgun against arc, you're that close to players consistently, but you're not really ever that close to arc, close enough to merit a shotgun. Not with the current perks. Maybe in the future, I don't know. I should make this one unless someone's hacking. So that gave me, I got 2 of these, it's pretty cool.
Have your eyes adjusted to the dark yet, Raider? Loot is ripe for the picking while most of Toledo is asleep.
You could fight
So my
through these.
suppliers say
You
that Ark is
surely
twice as
could fight
vigilant
through
after
these.
sunset.
This would probably be one of the only times that I would PvP as people inside these rooms, because this is just a PvP hotspot. I much prefer to run it naked. If you run it naked, you just lose a key, and the key is you're not going to get most of these doors, right? You're not going to get most of these doors unless you spawn near it. It's just the way the game works. That you run to the spot's gone within moments. So ultimately, run naked, put the key in your pocket, and then just run in and get it, and then exfil if you got it. Don't worry about PvE. Don't worry about players. Just do hello, don't shoot. Not just don't shoot though. Hello, don't shoot. Talk in chat. Offer to split if you think that they're looking fine. You care that much. Ready, 1, 2, 3.
Yo.
Howdy.
You good?
Power key door, power key door, power key door, power key door. So that's 2 of them. I got a level 2 Bobcat that I'll upgrade to a level 4 and mod out. I'm gonna sit there and do it forever until it gets sold or transferred to a mule. And then eventually I'll use good guns, I guess. That's a question mark, really. This is the Arpeggio. It is, in my opinion, the worst gun in the game. It's so bad. The burst is actually its weakness, right? If the gun was semi-auto fire, it'd be a sick gun. But the burst has a little pause in between the bursts that makes it unusable. Otherwise, people would probably macro it like they do the cat. And it would become unstoppable. Very tempted to.
Hey there. Hey!
Elevator up. Access Go ahead, Raider. The elevator is ready.
Sweet, I got the Bobcat out. Alright, man, I'm trying to think. I could try to roll the dice one more, but I just don't think it's gonna. I don't think it'll spawn me near there, back to back. Maybe that spawn's totally random. That's a chance. See, this is also a great play, like probably the best way to build up wolf packs. Okay, I need these for repairs. Alright, I'm gonna try one more. And then take a break for a while. Gotta work on some editing. Okay, I might be able to make it now. So at this juncture, let me say something, right? At this juncture, I think it might be in last round mode. I don't know. Let's see. If this spawns me at 18 minutes, then I'm not even sure that it will spawn a 30-minute round, unless it's keeping lobbies full. That's the caveat. I don't know. I've debated this with some people on Facebook.
Nothing here to see, just box on rails. Raiders take your seat, launching in 5.
I don't think a solution was ever offered to whether or not what determines the time, right? Yeah, see, 19, see again, that's another one. It's just hard. It's hard to say what's real and what's not, and that's part of the frustration. I guess the second question is this how the game's intended to be played? And maybe because I'm playing it as it's not intended to be played, it's punishing me. I don't know. You'd think they would just add more power rod doors, and that's the solution. Put a power rod door on every map, and then I would just make all the keyboards fire like that. Instead of random, right? It would be more of a materials trade. Minutes. It's really proving my point a little bit, but again, it's not because there's no way to quantify all this other than observance. I just really wanted to see what this thing was. I was hoping there was going to be a gunfight. Bad roar. I like the Rattler. Honestly, there's a couple of like new player combos that I really would recommend. I personally really like the ghost gun, whatever that silence gun is, the 3D printed gun. I like that thing a lot. You really have to get it to level 4, and you really have to aim your shots. It's a great way to practice hitting the drones and stuff, hitting the engines. It's just it's a good way. Past that, Stitcher you're always going to be able to kill players with Stitcher until they nerf it. And then Rattler is a very good gun if you upgrade it to level 4. It's cheap to upgrade, very cheap to upgrade, and you throw a silencer on that bad boy and put some whatever mods you have, and it's a decent gun. The Rattler though should be semi-auto. It's if you hold down the fire button, that's not how you're supposed to use that gun. The auto fire on that gun is almost a trap to make you worse with it. Man, 29. So what I'll do, I'm gonna go check water treatment for blueprints, I guess, or weapons or something. Should be a weapons crate in there. There usually is. Because I'm not going to try to exfil unless there's a dingy noise that means recipe.
Hello, Raider!
I told contained.
That guy's gotta be so.
finish this up and we will play Sneaky Sasquatch.
Let's see if this timed out. It might have. It timed out. That's fine. Let me see if I have any key. I just want to run somewhere. Yeah, Cold Snap Bluegate. I'll run that naked. So on this one, I'll run
Hope you're closed for the season, Raider. It's a good day for picking candleberries, but do beware of frostbite.
So one of the things that I was reading about when they were describing the snow maps, which I'm not a huge fan of, was that it would be quote unquote. Hold on, I will not be able to talk. So, see, I had 10,000 on probes. That's 10,000 on probes is a lot, I think. And then I had some fireballs. I probably could get this by myself to this. And I think I could get flying harder. Yikes. See, that wasn't... I know that seemed like it was the view angle and those, I couldn't see those guys, but what it actually was those things spawned on top without dropping. This is what makes the most sense here, plus I can check it. Nice. Good, now I'm armed. Should have came in geared on this one. So yeah, clearly on the snow maps, it's going to be more recipes. It's not like it's a total loss. I have too much stuff on me, and I've gotten too lucky. I'm not going to go to the security room. I think I will go try to find the rest of the rare stuff in here, though. another load on this one. What a gun, the Osprey. Completely inaccurate unless you aim down the sights. Whereas the Renegade just falls off. Golly. That's very sad. I need someone to get this corpse though. I don't know what I was thinking there. That this is the silliest, if not saddest death ever. A couple of really rare recipes on that. Guess I'll go in geared this time. Wow, that was so that last run was a dopamine spike and dopamine crash because that was very sad. It was a great run. I was getting some good stuff. Lost my patrol car key. Yeah, just bad overall.
Visitors, raiders, up the list. Pods are open. Launching now.
I do need to get back to doing money runs. I mean, I'm not really sure what I'm running right here, like just in general. Recipes, I guess. I think for the most part, I need to start focusing on rare recipes. I need to look and see what I have on my mule. I've really burnt too many recipes this time. I should have maybe play a little smarter, but what I will ultimately do is maybe not use Tempests. I know that I had just made the claim that maybe I will use better guns this time. Realistically, I might just keep...
Stand by. Deactivate.
So I haven't really finished the final trial because, not trial, but whatever the current project is, that's the Snowberries. It's just a patina, and yeah, I think that the only thing that reward is going to do is it's going to cause the patina numbers to look even more padded. At present, the developers have said that the patina is outperforming in PvE in its weight. This is because all of the things suck. Number one. And number two, patina is like the first recipe that everyone got. It was the first ever and it was the first ever gun. So giving away a patina causes it to be the most valuable gun just by nature of it.